Hey folks, welcome to the second BlackJack video. Just a quick refresher, we have a variable that holds their current card, whatever it is, that holds their total, the player's total, lets them choose if they want to hit or stay, and a random class variable that lets us get a random number between, looks like 1 and 12, between 1 and 11, including the 11, but not including the 12. And we do it twice, okay? We take a card, and then we just let them press enter. And then while true, or forever, we'll ask them if they want to take another card or not, okay? If they choose to take another card, we basically copy and paste our card taking code from up here and add it onto their total like normal, okay? So again, we're using a lot of copying and pasting, and that's a candidate later on for making functions. Okay, we've got 3 card deals already. I should make a function called deal card or get a card, and it should give me it should do the input validation, and it should it should do all the work. Okay. Anyway, there's a few things here. If I run this again, it says I must enter to take 2 cards, and then if they hit 1, we hit. When I got 21, so if I hit anything else, if I type gibberish or just hit enter or hit 2, anything else is stay. Okay, and it says player stays with 21. That's this line right here, player stays with 21. Okay, I am going to do, oh gosh. So this part is not the input validation. This while true is keep dealing cards as long as they don't stay. Okay, so I actually kind of like it the way it is, but maybe they should have to actually hit 2 to say stay. Okay, so we're not going to break. We're going to say if, to see if you know this part, I know you can do it, if choice equals what? There's only 2 choices, 1 or 2, hit or stay. So if choice equals 2, and if you do 2, I'll do it wrong again. We are gonna what? What are we gonna do if their choice is 2? We're gonna break. Why break? It takes us out of this loop of keep dealing cards as long as they don't say stay. Okay, I'm gonna run it. It's gonna give me an error message that says, hey, can't double equals on a string and an int. This side is a string variable because console.readline gives me strings always, unless I cast them, and I declared it as a string up here, the choice. Okay, so if the choice equals 2, I can turn that into a string myself by just putting quotes around it. No casting needed. Okay, let's run it. Enter to get 2 cards, and if I hit anything else, I have to hit 1 or 2. Okay, so the first half of my game's done, and the second half is going to be pretty similar. Okay, so player stays with whatever they chose. Now we're going to come down here and I'm going to put computer turn, or dealer's turn. The computer's artificial intelligence, the computer's turn, okay? So the computer's going to take 2 cards, and we don't have to do all the output on this, okay? I mean, we should still, I guess. So the player's not going to hit enter for the dealer, though, okay? We're going to copy these 2-3 lines, and we're just going to use the same current card, okay? We aren't going to modify hand total, though, because that was the player's total, okay? And I'm not going to change it to player total right now, because I'd have to change it in my whole program. I could hit Control H and find and replace, I think, or I actually don't know what find and replace is in this program. Search, replace in file, Control Shift H. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it called hand total. What variable should I make for the dealer's total? Well, the second I said that, I knew what it would be, dealer total. Okay, so dealer's turn, and we are going to, I'll put this in pseudocode. Now that you've done the player's one, pause it and see if you can do the dealer's turn. Okay, I'll give you the pseudocode if you need it, but please pause when you think you know how to continue, because you will grow a lot better as a programmer if you do this on your own. Okay, so dealer's turn, what does it look like? Get a random card, add it to the total, and print it for the player to see. Okay, I'm going to leave that pseudocode up there. I'll just type underneath. And how do we start? Well, dealer takes a card. Dealer gets, and let's just give him a card right there. Okay, and remember, I can't give him a card. Yeah, I could do all the random stuff after that, but let's just make it right here. Okay, so what was it called? The rand dot next, and we're still going between 1 and 11 or 12, and this would give me a number between 1 and 12, like 5 or 7 or 8, and I didn't store it, so I need to say, okay, what equals, oh, the current card equals the rand dot next. Dealer gets a plus current card. Okay, and now we haven't added onto the total, the dealer's total. So do we have a variable for the dealer's total? Yeah, we do, right there. Okay, I just made it. So dealer, and I can hit tab. Dealer total equals not just the card. I mean, on the first time, I guess it is the current card, but let's just do it plus equals from now on. Okay, remember that is a shortcut. Dealer plus equals the current card is a shortcut for writing the long way. Hand total equals hand total plus current card is the long way. I wrote hand total twice. The same way to do this is to type it plus equals hand total plus equals current card. Okay, so that's the shortcut for adding it on. And now when we write dealer total is, and then plus whatever the dealer's total is. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna enter, I'm gonna stay with 20, and oh, sorry, 2 to stay. Player stays with 20. Dealer gets 8. Dealer total is 8. Awesome. Let's copy and paste. We'll do another card. Okay. Save it, run it. Enter, get my 2 cards and stay. I stayed with 3. That was a bad idea. Wait, why did I get, oh, 2 and a 1, okay. Dealer gets a 5. Dealer's total is 5. Dealer gets a 10. Dealer total is 15. Okay, so I got 2 cards, and now I could do while, and let's think about this. Okay, I'm going to do while true in a sec, but let's try it the hard way, or the more programming way. It's kind of cheap to always break out at the right time. How long, dealer, this is going to be more dealing of cards. Dealer takes cards as long as what? What condition would have to be true for the dealer to keep taking cards? Okay, so pretend I got 20, I got 18. Okay, so player took 18, somehow got a 10 and an 8, and then the dealer takes their turn and they get, you know, a 1 and a 1. They got a 2 points from their deal. Dealer should be taking cards as long as, well, I've got 18 and he's got 2. Dealer to take cards as long as dealer total is alligator mouth greater than or less than, while dealer total is take more another. Okay, so in here we're going to take another card. While dealer total is, come on, you can do it, less than player total, hand total. I think that's what we call it. I should really change that to player total. Let's do it. Search, replace in files. I'm going to find, I'll actually double click it, and then search, replace in files. I know this is going to make your program mess up, but it's good. It'll be a good exercise. So I don't like it. I like calling it player total. Okay, so I hit replace. Looking whole solution. Wow. And replace. Okay, let's go see if it did it. Player total, player total, player total. Let's run the program again. Enter, take a card. Ah, heck, hit me. Oh, I got a 2. That was lucky. Nice day. Player stays at 20. Dealer gets a 1. There's a 10. And you know, I need to have another enter between these. Like, I don't like how it runs them together. Like, every new card should have a space under it. Okay, so dealer total is 1. We're not going to make the user press enter, but we are going. Sorry, I need to get rid of this search. So again, I didn't do it manually. I didn't go through and replace hand total with player total. I went to the search menu, replace in files. I had selected what I want to replace because then it puts it in there automatically. And if I wanted, actually, I'm going to go back and call this hand total again. No, I'm not going to. But I could replace player total with blarg, and replace, and it would do it for every time it found player total. Okay. So let's move on to the player's turn. Here's the dealer's turn. Okay. Dealer's total is, and let's console. I could console that right line and empty line, just 2 quotes, but let's try a \n. If you, oh, does not work in C#? I think it does. Stay. There we go. It turned kind of a funny color. And whoa, what's going on there? Oh, because I got a while loop. An infinite while loop. Okay, so a \n, just so you know, is a new line character. It's an enter. I put it in quotes, and I could do \a/t. I'm not sure what they all are in C#. I haven't looked at the C# escape sequences yet, but anyway, dealer should take another card. What does it look like for the dealer to take a card? Well, it looks like this, right? I just paste that in there. Dealer gets a blank. Console that round dealer total is, and let's plus the \n there, and maybe on the line above, because dealer did take 2 cards, right? And let's, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it the same. Take a card, 2, oh gosh, 10, I need to hit, buddy. Got 13, I'm gonna hit again. Oh, I got a 7, I better stay with 20, okay? So here's the deal. Player stays with 20, and I should actually maybe put stars around that or something so you can see it and along all the mess. But we got nice spaces here for the dealers. Dealer gets it 2. Dealer total is 2. And in the while loop, I should probably say dealer hits. Okay. Wow. Well, how do I know they're hitting? Because they stayed in the while loop. They're taking another card as long as their total is less than my total. Okay. So what did I didn't like the dealer or the player stays with. Let's put some stars here, 3 stars, and add on 3 stars at the end, maybe a space in between. But I'm doing that just to make it a little more obvious what I did. Okay, so I took 2 cards. I'm gonna stay. Player stays with 5, and let's put a \n there too. Okay, and I know this is getting ugly to see in the program, but it's going to make it a lot prettier on our output. So I'm going to stay with 10. Dealer gets a 9. Dealer gets an 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. And we made it out of the while loop. Okay. Now, we're not going to say, let's just say who wins. Okay. Okay. If this was like a golf game or a basketball game, I could just console, I could just say if team 1 score is greater than team 2 score, print team 1 wins. Okay, so if this was just a simple sports game or something, I would say, well, if player total is greater than dealer total, then print or console.writeLine player wins. And I don't need to, well, I guess if we tied, we won't tie because the dealer will keep taking more cards. So I can just do else, but I'm not going to do the else because, oops, right, Leon, I need to start using my autocomplete better. So enter, I'll stay. Dealer total is 18. And dealer beat me. He had 18 and I had 16. Let me try to win this time. Oh gosh, I got a 1, I got a 9, I better hit. Oh my gosh, I'll hit again. 19, I'll stay. Okay. Oh my gosh, dealer got a 21. I'm never going to beat him. Okay. So I take 2 cards, I'll hit. Oh gosh, I'm going to go over. I'm not feeling lucky. Dealer went to 25. Now, why didn't it say player 1 wins? Why didn't it say player wins? Well, because dealer got 25, and even though I got 17, remember that if you go past 21, you've lost the game, okay? So you're trying to get to 21 without going over. I stayed with 17. I actually beat the computer, okay? So it's not just a regular sport game. It's not the whoever has the most points win, because the dealer will always take more cards until he has more than me, okay? So here we need one more condition. While dealer total is less than player total, or dealer total is greater than 21. And I just realized I didn't take care of that up here for the players. Okay, the player, while true, if choice equals 2, or what else would I break? Okay, let me show you one. I'm gonna save it, run it. I'm gonna say hit me, oops, hit me. Okay, and I should not be allowed to keep. They should kick me out of the casino. I mean, we're not in a casino. Kick me out of my uncle's house, my dirty uncle's house, because I kept taking cards even though I had gone over the limit. Okay, so if choice equals 2, I should quit out of this keep dealing cards or take a card. Or, you just saw it a second ago, player, hit tab, player total is greater than 21. Okay, that's a break. And it's not just player stays. I guess we shouldn't just say player stays. We could also say player busts if they got. So heck, we'll do that in the last video. Okay, I'll get this a little more polished off, and then I'll let you do the final touches. But player doesn't always stay. If they're greater than 21, they just busted. Okay, and that means you lost the game with more than 21 points. Okay, so here we go. The dealer stops taking cards at greater than 21. And this isn't always going to work. I mean, the dealer could stop at 25, and I could have stopped at 23, and it'll still say the dealer wins. So, if player total is greater than dealer total, player wins. And player total is less than 21. Let's try that. Let's just put let's do an else if. Okay, I'm gonna paste my condition. Else if player total. So let's just go dealer total. Actually, let's just take care of the cases. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little. They should neither of them win if they both busted. Okay, that's gonna be the one that's gonna break first. I shouldn't have to check if player total is greater than 21 and stuff like that just yet. I should check first for the weirdest case. If they're both. Okay, so player total greater than 21 and dealer total is greater than 21. I'm just gonna right line, both player and dealer bust, everybody loses. Okay, and this is kind of dumb. You wouldn't do this in a casino. If player busted, the dealer would just take 2 cards and hold. But the dealer's got a competitive streak, or it's just a poorly written program. But we'll deal with that first. Okay, they both bust, because that could happen. It shouldn't happen. The dealer should stop. But anyway, this is my game. Ignore. If you can do it better, please do it better. I'm sure some of you could write a professional blackjack game. But okay, so now we don't need to say. Actually, we still need to say if player total is less than 21. Okay. Whoa, why is that? Oh, if it's over 21, okay. Man, we should only take 2 cards. The dealer shouldn't be dumb. Okay. We could make a variable called player busted. I could break in here if the player's total is greater than 21. Okay, so if player total, so I could do this up in the while. I could be having breaks in here and stuff, but if player total is greater than 21, let's break. Okay. Okay, now the dealer should never bust. Okay, so I'm kind of throwing this in there. I was going to do this in the last video, but it's bugging me enough that I'm doing it now. How long is this already? It's almost 20 minutes. Should end it pretty soon. If the player total is greater than 21, break. Okay, so don't take that 3rd card, dealer, if the player already busted. Be smart. And now it shouldn't say they both busted, but we'll leave it there just in case. Okay. Now, if the player total is greater than the dealer total and the player total is less than 21, player wins. So let's try to just do one last thing and see if the dealer won. And these should all be else ifs. I mean, they don't have to be, but there's a chance. I don't want more than one of them to run. So let's make sure, you know, I did it right. If player total is less than dealer total and dealer total is less than 21, then the dealer wins. Let's try it. I'm going to test it and run it. Take 2 cards. I'll stay at 9. Dealer wins with 17. Let's run it again. I'll take 2 cards and I'll hit. Hit me again, Mick. I got 19. I'm going to stay. Oh, dealer total is 19. We tied. Crap. Dealer should have taken another one. I'm confused, but anyway, I think this is pretty close. I'm going to scroll through it real quick and let you see it, and then I'll finish it off in the last video. Okay, so it's a long program. Make the variables up here. Welcome them. Take a card. Take another card. And then ask them if they want to hit or stay. If they choose a hit, take another card. And they keep taking more cards until they say 2 or break. And that takes them out. And then we go to the dealer's turn. I'm sorry, we say what the player's total was during their turn. Now it's the dealer's turn. Dealer takes 2 cards. This is the dealer taking 1 card, the second card. And then while the dealer's total is less than the player's total, or his score is greater than 21. Is that right? Well, yeah. Less than the player's total, or dealer total is less than 21. Yeah. And that should be an and, buddy. Dealer total is less than player total, and dealer total is less than 21. Yeah, I did that a little wrong, but I'll make sure to point that in the next video. But this, you know, this is the program. Let me scroll down a little more, and this final plus is say who wins. Okay. I'll test it out a little more and iron it out in the next video. Thanks for watching.